Leo, it's Suzanne with Sunny Forest Tarot here to do a weekly reading for you for March 1st through March 7th. All right, so we're going to take a look at, first of all, I apologize that you didn't get a reading last week. I will actually do a 7 questions reading for you this week as well, so you can look for that. What we're going to take a look at this week is what is making you uncomfortable? What is making your person uncomfortable? Okay. Usually what makes us uncomfortable is what we need to grow or to move things forward. All right. So the green cards here that we're using are going to represent your person. Okay, as far as what is making them uncomfortable right now within this connection or with you. Okay, and then we're using this black and gold deck to represent you. Okay. All right. So this first row here, excuse me, this is what is making you uncomfortable. The second row here is how Spirit is seeing things for you right now. And then the third row would be the benefit of facing what makes you uncomfortable. Okay? All right. So let's see. What do we have here for your person? All right. So we have here, this is the moon. Okay? Look at confront. There's something that they feel fearful of, moon energy, something they feel in the dark about, something that they feel like they have to confront you on. What else? Look at that. Darkest fears. This is the 9 of Swords. Okay? So this is pretty deep for them. You know, whatever they're afraid of when it comes to you, it's like what their darkest fears could be. And they're making it worse because they're spending a lot of time thinking about worst case scenario, the worst thing you could say, the worst thing you could do. Where there's fear, there's love. Okay? When someone doesn't care, they can't be in their darkest place and afraid to confront something or afraid to confront you if there's no love. The challenge for us as human beings is to be in that energy of love, not fear. You know, that's a big quote out there is to never fear, because fear holds us back. This is what's holding your person back. What else do we have here? Choose your battles. So the two of you might have a very, this person I feel like is afraid of upsetting you. They're afraid of an argument. They're afraid to face this. Okay, they're trying to figure out whether or not it's worth confronting. Anything that's making you go into the 9 of Swords, or anything that's making this person go into the 9 of Swords energy, is always worth confronting. You may know what this person is afraid of. You may suspect what this person is afraid of. But it's like, this is saying here, 7 of Wands, you know, choose your battles. Do I fight these ghosts of the past, or, you know, do I let them settle? Do I let them be? This person is uncomfortable confronting you about something. You know, and again, if they're afraid, It means that there are feelings there, that there is some type of love there. If they were to see you as only a friend, this energy wouldn't come up like that. All right? So what is it that that you're uncomfortable with when it comes to your person? All right, so we have the Empress here. The Empress could be card of Libra or Taurus. Okay, this is can be feminine energy, or it can be the ideal feminine or ideal partner. You know, you might be dealing with a feminine, or you might be the feminine. All right, so let's see, what else do we have here? And then we have the Three of Wands. Okay, so what are you uncomfortable with? I feel like you're uncomfortable waiting for this person. You might be uncomfortable with either the expectations they have of you, or you may want to speak about your expectations, and that's making you uncomfortable because you see this person as the ideal partner, the ideal person. You're afraid of, you know, what they may think about what your expectations are when it comes to this connection or this relationship. You might want to move things forward. You might want to ask why things are not moving forward. But at the end of the day, because you see this person, Empress, I feel like as your person or as your ideal person, you're afraid or you're uncomfortable talking about something or talking about your expectations. All right? So what does Spirit see here for you and this person? Clearly, you're both afraid of talking about maybe how to move this forward, or if this is going to move forward. What do we have here? We have Justice, another card of Libra. So you could be dealing with a Libra. We have Justice, and we have the Lovers. Okay, so what I feel like Spirit is saying here is, I feel like confronting what is making the two of you uncomfortable, revisiting a conversation that, you know, might have gone sideways, maybe left you feeling unsatisfied about where you're at with this person. It feels like a good conversation, an honest conversation, will be very justified. It'll be very justifying to both of you because there's a connection here, lovers. There's a strong connection here that, you know, there's a strong attraction and connection here. But it's at the point where, you know, does it move into that deep love? Does it stay in just a very physical connection, physical attraction that doesn't go anywhere? You know, maybe is short term. I feel like if the Lovers is going to turn into deep romantic love that can grow, Spirit feels like it's justified to have this conversation. Okay, it brings balance and fairness to both people. It addresses what both people's expectations. I feel like this is about expectations. What their expectations are. They might be afraid. You might be afraid of the exact same thing, which is what your expectations are. You know, are we a couple? Are we, you know, are we just friends with benefits? Frankly, friends with benefits, you know, that's a dangerous place to be, because at least one person, if not both, Okay, share the feelings. Okay, almost always. All right, so what are the benefits of facing what makes you uncomfortable? Let's see. We have the Chariot. It allows you guys to move forward. Card of Cancer, you could be dealing with cancer. Okay, so it allows the two of you to move forward towards what your heart's desire is. Right now, you're both feeling constricted in your heart. This frees you up. You know, having a conversation about what makes you uncomfortable frees you up to move towards what your heart's desire is. What do we have here? 10 of Wands. It alleviates a huge burden. So if, you know, if you're thinking about this, if you're thinking about this person day and night, what is that getting you without doing anything about it? You know, they're just as afraid. They're just as uncomfortable. And when you're feeling that level of discomfort, it means, you know, it's the universe tapping you on the shoulder and saying, hey, Leo, it's time for a moment of growth for you. So doing something uncomfortable, which usually is never the worst case scenario, you usually find that it always makes you feel better. So whether it's this person that reaches out to you or initiates this conversation or you, it doesn't matter. Doesn't matter. It's about alleviating this burden as to what makes you feel uncomfortable, because that's not a good energy to be in. That's a stuck energy. All right, so let's see. Let's clarify darkest fears for this person and confront. All right, so we have Master. This is the card of the devil. This is Capricorn. So, you know, the fact that they know that there's something that they're confronting some type of energy that I feel like they're confronting the bond between the two of you, okay? That's what this person is afraid of. This person is tied to you. This person feels tied to you energetically. They feel tied to you in the physical world. It's like their heart is captured. And now it's like, oh my gosh, I have to face this, that somebody here, Leo, has my heart. What am I going to do about this? My worst fear. Huh. All right, so we have Three of Pentacles, which is reaching out. That's this person's worst fear. Right there. Okay? So for you, over here, let's clarify the Empress and the Three of Wands. So again, Empress, you see this person as your potential person in life. You're one. And we've got, look at 10 of Pentacles. It's like, oh my gosh, this is the person that I potentially want to marry. This is the person that I want in my life for the long haul. What if I reach out, or what if I, sound too aggressive, or I sound too, too hurried or too anxious or overzealous about what I want. I don't feel like you can sound too excited, because I feel like they feel this deep bond. Three of Wands clarified by the Sun. So it's like you're waiting for this Sun. This is also Leo energy. You're waiting for your happiness. It's like you may be, this might feel a little bit like you're putting all of your eggs in one basket with this person, and it's like your happiness depends on it. It doesn't. But your happiness does depend on, getting out of an energy that's keeping you from growing, no matter what happens here. And it feels like both of you have a similar fear. Removing that uncomfortable energy ultimately does lead you to your happiness, okay? All right. All right, so let's see. What the pot of gold for you is. What the pot of gold for you is at the end of the rainbow. What is the pot of gold for you? What's the pot of gold? All right, so first, let's see what we have here. Ears wide open. Okay, so it feels like for you or for your person or for both of you, it feels like this is, first of all, the number 33, that's a master teacher number. So I feel like both of you are together right now or in this connection or feeling this energy to learn something, okay? You could be a master teacher to your person and vice versa, but ears wide open. It's saying that you've got to focus more on listening when it comes to this conversation that needs to happen. Focus more on listening than what you're saying. Really listening to what this person has to say versus thinking about what you're going to say. It's very important that you listen. And when you do, let's see what the pot of gold is for you. Look at this. We have Chariot again. There might be a huge glare on these gold cards, but they're so pretty. The Chariot, again, moving towards your heart's desire. Pot of gold. Hangman, giving you new perspective. This conversation gives you completely new perspective when you open up your ears and truly listen to what this person has to say. I feel like you walk away with a whole new perspective, and it's positive. It's moving you towards your heart's desire. Whoops. And then we have Two of Pentacles. You know, I feel like it really helps the two of you to get out of this back and forth, this energy of stalling or playing games with each other. This is a jester here, and he's juggling, right? He's showing off, he's playing games. If you really listen to what your person has to say and you gain a new perspective, I feel like it'll really move the two of you past the games that have been played. Okay? And I feel like that is always helpful. But whatever makes you uncomfortable, whatever makes them uncomfortable, that's an area in your life that needs attention and, allows you to grow. Spirit wouldn't say, okay, justice and lovers. I feel like if Spirit didn't have your back in this situation, really, no matter what the outcome is, whether it means that you move forward with this person or you move on from this person. I don't feel like with this energy from your person, it doesn't feel like they want to move on. It's like they want to move forward too, but both of you are struggling with that, okay? All right, so Leo, that is what I have for you for this week. Again, you can look for your 7 questions reading a little bit later in the week, but I will post that for you. You and Scorpio got gypped last week, and it is what it is. I'm going to make good on it, okay? All right, so thanks so much. Have a fantastic week, and I will talk to you next time. All right, thanks. Bye.